Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Cure for the Common Game. We're going to step just a little bit off the beaten path today. This is non-magic content, so I figure I've probably lost most of y'all by now. But this is a card game. It came out in what is this, '95, and it's a dead game now. If you're lucky to pick these up, these booster boxes, you can get them really, really cheap. But I'm a Trekkie. I've been a Trekkie from. Okay, I saw Star Trek 4 in theaters. That's how long I have been. So, um, in '87, Next Generation came out, and I saw the very first episode, the very first airing. So I fell in love with it. So I found these, said something about it the other day, and I want to do a box bust because this is just fun. I don't know. So we're gonna open this up. I realize this is a 24-year-old box, but it does not kind of relate to Magic. I mean, it's not like it's a box of Legends or nothing. It doesn't have that kind of value. Um, I love the game. Look at those packs. Uh, I love the game simply because it played. If you've ever seen an episode of the show, the game played exactly like an episode does. So, oh my gosh, I hadn't opened one of these in a long time. I bought a box of this stuff a week at like $93 when it was new, and I was passing up all the good Magic stuff. Oh man, these are actually missions, and the point value, it's a race to 100 points, and that's how you win. Is to complete missions. I forgot. Dang, look at that. 6 missions right here. Ogawa. Is Ogawa our rare? I think. I don't remember. Iconi Investigation may be our rare. A lot like Magic, it's a 15 card pack. There's a rare in every pack. I want to say a rare, 3 uncommons, 11 commons, if I'm not mistaken. Keep these in order so that we can. Yeah, you had interrupts. Blue was for Starfleet. Red was for Klingon. The Red Alert, is the most powerful card in that whole game. It come out. Obviously, this was the first set. Now, what they did back then, because Magic was setting precedent, the very first printing was black border, and then afterwards, Alien Probe is the rare on top. Lore's Finger. So it's the 4th card. Yeah, that's right. So you've got 3 uncommons. You're rare. That hurts me to look at. It always has. And then the rest of these are common. The difference here, we'll look at these Romulan guys. See the little diamonds in front of Jiran's name and not Invex? These are unique characters, kind of like we have. Magic has legendary. You can only have one in play, and then these shows universal. So they are like just a representative of a Romulan security officer. So you can have as many of those as you want. They gave them individual names so that you wouldn't have to have a card name called Romulan security officer. Yeah, it'd be kind of weak. So 3 uncommons and Cytherians. Man, that's a big, big dilemma. I remember playing against it. I think my favorite dilemma was the Barclay Protomorphosis disease. Survey mission 35, and it only takes two things to get. I didn't like how you got so many missions with these. Devoros, that's a balling ship. 9 range, 8 weapons, and 8 shields. So, man, this would have been a good. There's not a Federation card in the whole pack. See, the very first set here, you had to. You could play 3 different factions: Federation, Romulan, or Klingon. Now, as they produced more sets, and there was a bunch of sets of this game, as they produced more sets, Alen Nechev, Admiral, I'm sorry, Vice Admiral. You could play the Ferengian, you could play the Borg, and you could play non-aligned Cardassian, Bajoran. I mean, all of the different races. Eventually, you got there. Duras. And as I remember, the bridge crew was hard to pull. It really was. Shelby, Lieutenant Commander Shelby. Y'all remember her from The Best of Both Worlds, where Picard gets assimilated by the Borg. Yep. I think I probably need to angle this down because I'm. It's a little better. Dr. Solar. There it is. Barclay protomorphosis disease. Man, I have lost to this card so many times. so many times I lost to that joker. This is fun. This is a blast. Jalam Shrek Information Broker. Man, check that out. See if we can focus in. Look at opponent's deck for 20 seconds and replace unshuffle. So you just look at it. You can't rearrange it. Can you imagine? 20 seconds, though. You know your opponent's got that stopwatch a clicking. Satelk. Or Satalk. I can't remember. It's been so long since some of these, I guess the supporting cast is what they would be. Whoa! The man. That was, Data was the number 2 valued card in this set. As a matter of fact, the very first single trading card I ever bought was Jean-Luc Picard, and I gave $40 for it. I remember, and Data was about, I want to say Data was like 30 at the time. But, yeah, Data was everything. I mean, 8 integrity, 12 cunning, 12 strength. Yeah, we're going to put Data right there, because that's our first bridge crew. And you know what? If we don't get nothing else, we got Data. That's fine by me. Whoa! The USS Enterprise. Obviously, in this set, in the very first set, the best Federation ship there was. Now, once we got to the second set, Alternate Universe, you had the Future Enterprise. You know, it had the third warp nacelle. It was from the last episode, August. God, I'm such a nerd. Aladir Jarok. Now, Aladir Jarok was a really good Romulan rare, simply because Romulans all had the nasty trait of treachery, and sometimes treachery wasn't always a good thing. Actually, it was hardly ever a good thing. But he didn't have it. We got a mission. It's kind of like getting in the alpha beta packs when you would open them up and you'd get an island as your rare. Because you really won't like Worf, and then you get, oh, check that out, Reginald Barclay. When they took the, I'm going to count him as bridge crew. He was a lot of in a lot of later episodes. But he's a good one. He really is. And of course, I think Barclay was in all of the movies. Pi, Romulan ship. This may be, I mean, just Data in the Enterprise. This is probably the best box I've ever opened. Warp Core Breach. Boy, nothing says loving like destroying your opponent's ship. Mott the Barber. Another mission. Yeah. That was kind of the downside, was all the missions. Hakana, 898. The big Deirdre's class Romulan vessels were on par with the Galaxy class, you know. Bam! Betazord gift box. Now, this was one of my favorite cards ever simply because it's a triple tutor. Yeah. Search through your whole deck for 30 seconds. You choose 3 cards and put them in hand. Um, oh, Goddess of Empathy. It's an event from when Barclay was in the holodeck a lot. He had holodiction, as it were. Nora Sadie, she was an admiral. Look at that. Now, say what you want to about Wesley Crusher, the character, but the card is outstanding. So many abilities. He carries some value too, simply because that's bridge crew. The Kataran Games are rare. It's a dilemma. What else? Let's see here. Sela. Oh my gosh. Kat over at, what is her channel's name? I see her like every week at my local LGS. Dice Kitty. She is actually going to go meet her because y'all know this is Denise Crosby. She also played Tasha Yar. She's going to go meet her, and I was hoping to get a Sela card that I could get autographed, a Tasha and a Sela. I think I have a Tasha, but Leah Brahms. Yeah, Leah Brahms. She was in 2 episodes. Once as a holocarrier, and then the other one is her in real life. Why do I know these things? Another Mission is our rare. We're peeling through it. Of course, now, yes, we're not looking at the commons and stuff, but every picture in this game they took at a pivotal moment. So it's like each picture, like for Data, that was right after Lyle had died. His daughter had died or went offline, and he sat down and went to work like nothing was wrong. The Kazara, another big Romulan ship. Killar. Killar was Worf's first wife. This is Alexander's mother. I think she was half Klingon, half human. She was an ambassador. She died, and then, of course, later on, Worf went to Deep Space Nine and married Jadzia Dax, and she died. And then we were like, well, Worf just can't be happy. Worf's got to be miserable. Study Longa Pulsars are rare. There was, in my opinion, there was way too. I think they fixed that with later sets. There wasn't as many rare missions. The USS Yamato, that's the sister ship of the Enterprise. Decent, but not quite as good as the Enterprise, of course. What is this? We got 2 packs left after this one. Whoa! Beverly Crusher. Look at that. We got mom and son. This is, by far, this is the best Star Trek box I've ever opened. Hands down. Kern. Kern was really good because that's a whole lot of skills for a Klingon. This is our last pack. Yeah, it's been a little weird. It's not magic. I don't know. I just wanted to open this mainly for the experience. But, I didn't get a Tasha, but I got an Armus. Armus Skin of Evil. For those of you who don't know, this is the character that killed Tasha Yar. In Season 1, we had a main character, Tasha Yar, die. And that kind of defied... Yeah, I know that there was, reasons from the production side of it, but as fans watching it, we had a main character die in Season 1. And so with that, it created this tension that we just didn't know, because they're willing to kill off anybody at any time. They killed off their chief of security, and Armus was the entity that killed her. So all in all, that's really good. Data, Beverly, Enterprise, Wesley, Reggie. Yeah, this is a heck of a box. Back then, This was over $100. This right here paid for the box way back then. If I had bought it at $93 back then. But anyway, that's all there is. I appreciate y'all watching. Just indulging me a little bit, trip down memory lane. But let me know what you think. If you like this, I don't see me getting into a whole lot of other games, but I played this game. I played so many hours of it, and I still have a whole bunch of cards of various different sets. But y'all let me know what you think, and we will see y'all later.